some of the things that people be able to put in these bins on this Amnesty Day in Scriven, right?
That's correct.
Now, these bins are coming from where once again?
Well, a lot of Scriven has some.
We have
Jason?
5. We have 5 dump trailers that we'll be able to assist with, and we'll have a guy running as one feels to dump it so that we can try to keep them as low as possible. Mike told me that if I do get all 5 of them filled and the dump's already closed for the day, won't be no problem with me bringing them. My guys bringing them out Monday and dumping them.
Okay.
We just ask, the main things to remember is no tires, no shingles. The hazardous
Can't have
stuff.
that kind of stuff.
That's right.
Yep.
That's
No
right.
tires, no shingles.
No shingles.
No oil, none of that kind of stuff.
That's right.
Yep.
If our people will pull everything out to the right of ways, our guys will come through and we'll pick it up.
Oh, you'll actually pick it up yourself.
Yeah, if it's you got to get it to the right of way though. I can't go on your personal property to pick up.
You got to be right there at the edge of the road.
That's
a little
right.
off the edge of the road, but the right of way there.
That's right.
Which usually goes down to the ditch.
That's
okay?
right. And what we'll do is we'll all gather. We'll meet at the community center at Grace Park on Royal Street there, the ball field, as people know
Right,
it.
the ball field.
Right. And we'll go out. We'll group up and go out, and some will walk the streets. We got vests, gloves, bags, pickup sticks. We'll break up church organizations, however they see fit. People that in the county contact Mr. McCreary or call my city hall. That's the number we're putting out. Let us know you got an area of concern. Maybe you and your organization want to adopt that area. Just use Rich Church for instance. It's out Kville. If that road's bad, maybe Rich says, hey, we're involved. We want to pick up our roadway leading to our church.
So just take trucks and trailers and stuff like that. Groups can do that to pick up these items to bring them into the city of Scriven to put them in these bins, right?
That's right.
Or folks, if you can help save them some time and effort, if you've got to pick up a trailer, bring it in yourself.
That's right.
But do people need to let you know they want their items picked up once again?
Yes, because as you can tell, his district is very large. So we need to know if you have anything out there that you need assistance with us picking up. Now you'll have to get it to the right of way, but we will get a truck to you to get it up and some people.
Okay, what phone number is the city hall?
912-579-2211.
2211.
Yep, and they'll want to speak with Adrian. She will be the one versed in everything going with
Adrian. Okay, now what's the date once again on this Amnesty Day for trash pickup in the Kevin McCrary area?
February the 16th.
February 16th.
Remind you, a lot of times fellas don't really know what to get our wives for Valentine's Day, which is on the 14th. This may be a good time for brownie points to get some of that trash out of the way that's been sitting there for years. Same thing at my house, and we can be able to clean up at the same time and have our wives just as happy as they can be.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I just had to relay something to Jonathan. I've got a person here trying to help me make sure that our video feed and audio feed set up straight, and they hear that they see the camera moving and music. So that's not right. The camera's not moving. I don't hear any music.
They're not getting a good picture of us.
They're not getting a good picture of you. None of us are humming or singing or anything, so he's just going to check and make sure there's not something else going over our video and audio feed. Have a person that used to live in this area that is now living just outside of Seattle, Washington. Okay, and they just started listening to it, so she's helping me out. Okay?
Oh, well, good.
All right, so one of our Washington State listeners out there.
Good.
Again, we want to, I think it's probably best if we start around 8 that morning, and we'll want to meet at the community center. That way it can be a briefing, a quick safety briefing, just so we cover the ins and outs, and we'll disperse out. Sweep the streets, get everything cleaned up, go into the District 2 area, and assist those people.
Okay, we do want to let folks know that this is more than just Scriven. This is District 2, which is the new County Commissioner Kevin McCrary's area that he represents now. And, of course, that is Scriven, but it goes all over the place.
All the way to Spring Grove Road.
Or
I
Spring,
think.
yeah, it goes
That's
over the Spring
correct.
Grove Road because I live just off of Tank Plant Road, and I'm in your district, and so that's a big old area that folks can put their trash out there or bring it into Scriven for this Amnesty Day coming up on February 16th.
Yes, sir.
And so, who was this your idea, Kevin? Did you say that I'm gonna clean up my area?
Well, I just had a lot of concern. You know, when I started running my campaign, I actually listened to the people and what they wanted, and a lot of them had concern about some of the areas that have a lot of trash in it, whether it's blown from somebody else's yard or whatever. We're hoping to get a lot of support from the people. I spoke with Mike Deal with the city and got the pros and cons of how their Amnesty Day went. Got those. They had a tremendous turnout of people to come out and help. That's what we're looking for. If you don't have anything to do, or you're just wanting to help the county out or the city out, whatever you want to do, we would be more than happy for you to call that number, get your name on a list, show up at 8 o'clock. We'll get, Mike Mitchell brought us some gloves and some bags for picking up trash. I would like to remind you, if you do set things out beside the road, if you have any small items that may blow around, ask for a trash bag. You can put those things in a trash bag so we're not making it worse than what it is. And that way we'll be able to take those items, put them in the trailer, put them in the truck, whatever we've got to pick it up. But we are looking for a lot of volunteers and a lot
I
of
was just going to
support.
ask you that question. Where are you getting your volunteers from to be able to go to all these homes throughout District 2 and pick up these items from the side of the road?
We'll take anybody in Wayne County.
Anybody in Wayne County.
Anybody that wants to help. You know, a lot of people, they don't know how they can help. Well, this is our opportunity. We're just starting this off. I'm sure Jason and I will come back later with a little more information on this. We're just trying to get a feel for how big it's going to be and how many people are going to participate, which will mean a lot to the city of Scriven, Kayville, and all of District 2 to get some things picked up. Naturally, as Jason said, we can't go on private property, but if you bring it out, may have an elderly person that's unable to get out and pick their stuff up. If they want to call, we'll be more than happy to go over and help them pick things up in their yard, but we have to do it with their permission.
Right. So, you know, you're just talking about trash items that people normally cannot put into their cans. So, you know, mattresses, the couches, old bird baths, old wore out doors that perhaps maybe just things of that sort. Anything that's non-hazardous, no tires, no oil, no anything of that sort, just something that, or shingles or things of that sort. And you're going to have a meeting that morning on February 16th at 8 o'clock at the Grace Center there at the ball field. Everybody get organized, get the safety equipment, make your plan of action, and go. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
And that afternoon, we'll try to meet back. We'll get the exact time, but we'll get a time on meeting back and feed, have a grill out hamburgers, hot dogs, or what have you.
All that at the
whatever.
Grace Center
Yeah,
there in
it could be
Scriven.
barbecue at this point. I'm not, we'll have all that'll take place at Grace Community Center.
So, Kevin, you were saying that this was a big concern when you were campaigning, that folks mentioned the fact that we just need this area cleaned up, and that's the reason why you were doing this with the mayor's help and other folks.
That's exactly right. It's, Scriven is my district. I think we should take pride in where we live and want to help clean up and do things like that. And now's your opportunity to come forward and participate in the cleanup. We'll do all we can. As I said, I spoke with Mike Deal, and it can get overwhelming. The one they have in Jesup was for Jesup mainly, and they would accept things from in the county. But a lot of times, if you as big as my district is, it may get overwhelming, and we may have to do some another day. But we're certainly willing to do that, and a lot of support. Everybody I've talked to, they're ready to do it. They want it. They want to get it done, and I just hope we can get a lot of volunteers. Hopefully on the next time we come on here, there'll be a lot of people that have already signed up. wanting to come out and help, we'll actually, as Jason said, we'll actually take the main streets, some of the roads over there. We'll go on foot in the ditches, cleaning up, picking up trash, and then we'll put those in the proper receptacles.
Okay. And so once again, folks, on February 16th on this Trash Amnesty Day for the District 2 area, which includes Scriven and a lot of part of Wayne County, all the way over to Spring Grove Road, you can either bring those items into Scriven and put them in the receptacles, or you can call City Hall in Scriven, 579-2211, right?
That's correct.
Okay, 579-2211. Talk to Adrian and say, yes, I'd like to have this, whatever it may be, picked up or items picked up at my house, at my yard, which, of course, you'll have to have it down close to the road on the right-of-way, and somebody will come by in their truck or trailer and pick it up and take it back into Scriven and put in these receptacles, and then you will eventually then take it to Broadhurst. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And so it's pretty simple. If you have any questions, just call City Hall, 579-2211. And so instead of getting fined for having trash out or having to go pay to go have it taken somewhere, this is a free day for District 2 here in Wayne County, from Scriven to Tank Plant Road to Spring Grove Road. If you live in District 2, you pretty well know it.
That's right.
That's right. You should know it.
You should know it. No, not always. Not always, Bob. You found that out in the past, hadn't you?
There's a lot of people don't know where they live.
That's right.
Call the registrar's office. They'll tell you that too.
Yeah.
Especially ask Timmy on election day. Where do I vote?
Well, it is. I've heard it's like a lightning bolt, the way it comes across the county, and I'm sure they have reasons for having them split up like that. And District 2 is a very big district. We're more rural than anything,
right.
So we don't really know what we're going to get or how much we're going to get. I talked with Mike Mitchell, and he was laughing, and he said, well, now, we don't want them tearing that old barn down that they've had back there for years. We won't be accepting anything big like that. But mainly, as Butch said, a lot of the items that you have around your house, whether it may be a dresser or things like that, that we want to get out of the way and don't want to pay to haul off, now is your chance to get rid of some of those items. But we really want to emphasize calling ahead so we can get an address, and some of the volunteers with the dump trailers are going to be able to go out and pick those items up. But we also want volunteers, anybody that wants to help. We don't know what the weather will be like on February the 16th, but hopefully we'll have a good day like they had in Jesup. I did speak with Mike and the mayor about David Earl Keith about the tire dumping. That's not a definite no yet. I know they have a grant for that, and we are looking at the option of being able to get that, but that'll be at a later date. So I'm still working on that, trying to get that to where we can accept some tires over there. Now, these won't be big tractor tires. No. I think they limit it to car tires and small truck tires.
Okay, but that would be another day.
That's right.
That would be another day on that. So February 16th, big day for unusual trash pickup. When I say unusual, it's not the kind that you normally put in your canister for your Tuesday pickup or Wednesday pickup or Thursday, whatever the case may be. If you have any questions about the item or items you'd like to have pickup or that you can bring into Scriven to the receptacles on February 16th, call City Scriven Hall at 579-2211 and talk to Adrian, and they'll get it set up. Going to be a lot of dirt roads y'all going to be going down there.
It will.
Main thing, this will be a great outreach for church groups, youth groups, any type of organization you got for community outreach. Come out and help us out, and if you can't come but for 3 hours, come out for 3 hours. That's 3 hours we didn't have you.
Okay, on February 16th. I think it's a great thing that you're doing, Kevin, and I know the city of Scriven is just pleased to be able to participate
Absolutely.
and help and host this and have the receptacles there and take the phone calls. Bob, questions or comments for our fine gentleman this morning?
Just good to see him. I said that, as you mentioned, the city of Jesup went extremely well, so hopefully the city of Scriven. Unfortunately, you have to have these. That's the sad thing. You think people would just be smart enough not to throw things on the side of the road, but unfortunately continue to do so. Maybe law enforcement step up and find some of these people and put a stop to some of this nonsense.
Well, unfortunately, that doesn't always happen. In a perfect world, it would, but I'm just glad and hoping, looking forward to a lot of support in this so we can get a lot of cleanup done. We only have one day. Jesup had a day and a half, I think, but we're only going to do it one day because this is kind of a trial period. If everything goes good, we get a lot of volunteers out to help clean up. We may look at the avenue of doing it more than once a year or at least annually, and that way people who don't have the capability of picking things up, don't have a trailer to haul certain things off, don't have the extra money to pay to have it hauled off or to dispose of it. We're just trying to get to where we can help those people out and give them a way to get rid of it and it be fairly painless.
Okay, now what is Broadhurst's involvement with this other than just saying that y'all can just drop it off one day? Anything at all?
Well, they give us the amnesty day to take all this stuff in.
So they're
no
doing
charge.
it as an amnesty day,
That's
no
right.
charge.
That's right.
So they're
And
stepping up to help out too.
That's correct. And they give us all the gloves. They give us all the bags. They give us some safety equipment. I mean, Republic is. I mean, they're really on board with trying to help keep our whole community clean.
I think it's a fantastic thing, and I know that Jesup went well, and now hopefully this will go well, and perhaps maybe we can do it in other parts of the county. As Bob mentioned, it's a shame that we have to do this, but it's a good thing we can do this, that everybody's stepping up, the volunteers, the people like Kevin, and then of course the city of Jesup when they did theirs, elected officials and coming forward and saying, hey, we're going to do something to make our community look better.
Yeah, absolutely. Kudos to Jesup for kicking it off. They had a great event, and maybe it'll trickle on down.
Well, Mayor, Jason, we have not had a chance to have you back on the air since the Scriven downtown Christmas festivities.
Yes, sir.
I was down there with my grandsons, the three oldest ones, and it was rack, pack, and stack down there, elbow to elbow.
What a time.
And the blown snow decided to turn into a big block of ice because of how hot it was. But everybody seemed to have a good time. I know that y'all probably have had a follow-up meeting or two discussing on how can we improve this next year.
Yeah, we have. You know, it's funny because I had someone ask me, the funniest comment I got was, man, can you imagine how many people's here when you move it to a Friday or Saturday? And I said, man, can you imagine how dumb I'd be to fix something that ain't broke? So, I mean, the comments I've got have all been phenomenal, and it was overwhelming to us.
Yes, it was.
Because we honestly, it's just a tribute to this community for buying in and the communities around us. We had people from Brunswick. We had people from Waycross, Hinesville, Savannah. We were really looking at 400 to 500 people, and Derby told me 2,000 to 4,000.
Yeah.
It was just, I mean, we looked at, oh my, we need to move. We ain't got enough room for next year, you know, but no, we don't need to move. We just need to do a few little small logistic changes here and there, and we need to keep it right where it is, because if it's not broke, you don't fix it.
Okay, well, we look forward to that again next year, but that was a great idea. A lot more people to that than to a parade, and it's something different, and I think the folks will enjoy going to the city of Scriven Christmas activities in downtown Scriven next year.
I mean, our church is bought in. It was, I mean, like you said, it was packed. It was phenomenal. There were kids. I actually just got all the pictures uploaded onto the computer over the weekend, and the girls at the office are going to pull them all off my computer today and try to get them on. It's just there's phenomenal, the amount of people that I wouldn't be scared to say that we didn't have as many people as we had 4th of July.
Yeah, it was a lot, and I know that y'all had to be happy about that. But once again, folks, it's Trash Amnesty Day for District 2 of Wayne County on February 16th. That does include Scriven, plus a lot of other area. Call the City Scriven Hall at 579-2211. Talk to Adrian about setting up to come by and pick up your particular type of trash that you normally don't put in your canisters for weekly pickup, for them to be able to do that.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Anything else, guys?
I want to thank you, Butch and Bob, for all that y'all do in getting this information out. I know y'all do a lot of nonprofit organizations and things like that. I just want to really thank you for getting this information out so that people can participate in events like this to help make our community a better place to live.
So we take our commitment to servicing the community very seriously, and we do our best to try to help promote events that's going to help the community, help charities, help events and promotions. We're all part of Wayne County, and we try to do our best to have folks here on the show or on the news or public service announcements to let folks know what's going on in Wayne County.
That's right.
It can help make it a better community.
Thank y'all very much.
Yep. Jason, you got anything else coming up on the city of Scriven? Anything going on down there that we need to know about from a news standpoint? Bob, any hard-hitting questions for the mayor?
You might want to give an update. You mentioned you went up to the Okefenokee occasion, had a big turnout for Wayne County. That was a good event.
Oh, yeah, phenomenal event this year. I think we wound up with 24 or 25 leaders from Wayne County, and I've only been in this 2 years, but last year we had 8, if that tells you anything. And this year we had 24, 25. It was a great event, a great message from Governor Kemp, Lieutenant Governor Duncan, and Speaker Ralston, and just look forward to moving Georgia forward. Big things coming in the next 4-year term.
Okay. How long you been mayor now?
13 months.
13 months.
Yeah.
And how have you liked it? You seem to be passionate about it.
Man, I love it.
You love being mayor.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love seeing the success of our little city.
What you grinning about over there for, Bob?
I just know he does love it.
He does.
I said, I like a hat. Like I said, he had that Christmas party, gave the hat to make Wayne County great again.
Yes,
So
Mike.
I still like my hat.
I had some Make Wayne
Dave
County
Johnson
Great Again
one.
hats.
That's right. Yeah, that's a good hat.
Okay.
I mean, we just live in a dream.
Okay.
What more can you ask for?
Now, we always talk about...
I mean, but 2011, I almost lost my life in a tragic accident, and took me 2 years to learn to walk again, and nothing to do, and I mean, bored, sitting in a wheelchair looking at squirrels. So, man, I just wake up every day living a dream.
And I know that we always talk about the Jesup and the storefronts being filled up and all that kind of stuff. From a business standpoint of businesses opening up in the Scriven area, what are y'all working on there to try to get more empty buildings filled up, more businesses coming to Scriven?
Well, we actually have a business owner that has bought some property recently, and he's kicking around a couple of big things that could be breaking soon. For Scriven. I don't want to let his thunder out, but
right.
Our restaurant downtown, the only restaurant we have, the only sit-down restaurant other than Friendly Express,
right.
has changed hands in the last couple of days. So it's closed right now, but we'll be opening back up.
The name of that will be?
I do not know.
And where's it located in Scriven?
Well, it's at the Four Bends Diner, the one that's always at the other end of town.
Right.
But I don't know. The name will definitely probably be changed, I would say. And it'll be opening up very soon.
Any theme of the type of food or anything? Do you know yet?
Man, I don't know anything. I'm
know
sure
nothing. Other than the fact that it has sold and new owners will be opening up as soon as everything's ready to go.
That's right. And we have someone else looking at opening up another restaurant in town, and we have a couple buildings we need to work on that need to be tore down, and there'll be some prime realty there. There's a lot of buildings in Scriven for sale. People looking for businesses. The old gas station down on the end of town on the left, it's out from under lease with Lewis Rawlerson. So that building's available. Perfect for a laundromat if somebody wants to be an entrepreneur.
Okay.
The old Chillin' Grill straight across the road from Friendly Express, it's for sale. The old Denison filling station right next to City Hall and the park, on the other side of the park, it's for sale. There's a lot of opportunity. The IGA building, it's for sale. There's a lot of opportunity in Scriven for if someone wants to, step out on a limb and
It'd be good to
and
have
give it a
another
go.
pharmacy open up in Scriven since Donnie closed his up several years ago.
That was one thing that was really looked at hard by Mr. and Miss Reddish whenever they purchased the old pharmacy, and they couldn't get a pharmacist at that time, and so yeah, that's something to look at. I mean, we have our Friendly Express is the number one Friendly Express there is. So,
Oh, wow.
So we have the business. I mean, we have the people if you have the right business.
Okay, so folks, if you're looking to open up a business or talk to some other folks about going in together, look at Scriven. A lot of folks in that area down there.
That's right.
All right. Well, good. We look forward to having y'all back again to talk about the Trash Amnesty Day for District 2 of Wayne County with Kevin McCrary and Jason Weaver. And glad you guys were able to come in this morning and inform the public about it. And I'm sure it's going to be a big success.
Thank
Yes,
you
sir.
very much.
Thank
Y'all
you,
have a
guys.
great day.
Thank you.
All right. WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, world famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by the Women's Health Center in downtown Jesup at Cherry and Broad, by the Wolf Animal Hospital on West Cherry Street, by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear, and Murphy Builder Supply on Northeast Broad Street in Jesup. Time now is 8:32. Good morning. You're listening to the Big Dog Butch Hubbard.